welcome back to Heat of the Drum. My name is Steve. Today we are doing smoked chicken meatballs, and these should turn out really good for us. I don't know if you've ever had a chicken meatball before, but you get the flavor of that drum, the good smokiness, combined with the good flavors of the rub that we're going to put together, and man, I tell you what, they are really good. Then the way we're going to eat them at the end, we're going to make a couple other things to go on those meatballs, and it should all come together and turn out really good for us. So the first thing we need to do is make this rub. Now let me give a quick little shout out to a friend of mine named Candy who made this shirt for me. So Heat of the Drum, what can I say? Let me show you the back real quick. I really appreciate it. All right, let's make this rub. So what you're going to need is a half a cup of light brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika, 2 teaspoons of ground pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons onion powder, 2 teaspoons garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of ground mustard, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I have all those seasonings in here. Let's go ahead and get our brown sugar in there and get that mixed up. And we're making plenty of rub because we got a lot of meatballs to coat. And when you're done, it's going to look like that. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and get a tablespoon of this rub. Because we're going to need that in a little bit here. Now it's time to start prepping these meatballs. Let me get this onion. Here, I got here's a half of a yellow onion that we're going to use. And I am simply going to take this and put it in about 4 chunks. Then we're going to put it in this little chopper right here. This will make short work of this onion. And the reason I'm using this is because I want to really mince that thing up as fine as I can get it. So we will just grab these chunks and get them in here and get the lid on. And as you can see, that really minces that up really good, which is what we want. And now the fun part. So we're going to take that onion that we just minced up. Let's get that first in the bowl. Now let's talk about our chicken. What I got here is 2 pounds of lean ground chicken. Now this is 8% fat. That's fairly lean. So we don't want no dry meatballs, so we're going to be adding some fat into this. Let's get both of those dumped in there. Next up, panko breadcrumbs. We got 1 cup. Two eggs. And remember I said we were going to add some fat? This is a 1/4 cup of mayo. Use whatever kind you want to use. Remember that tablespoon of rub we set to the side? That's going in. Then I'm going to come in with 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. And now it's time to mix it up. And this is going to be kind of a loose mixture, but we got a way of dealing with that. We don't want no dry chicken meatballs, so we're trying to get these things moist right from the get-go. And we don't want to overmix. You just want to get it mixed just enough. You know, use your best judgment. That looks good to me. And I'm going to let this hang out for about 10 minutes. So this has just been hanging out for about 10 minutes. Now, why did I do that? The only reason was I wanted the breadcrumbs to kind of absorb some of that moisture, and that'll help us out as we're forming these meatballs. Now, they're still going to be a little bit loose, but our next step will take care of that. So let's get in here and start making these meatballs. Now, what I have here is just a little scale. I'm going to weigh each and every one of these. 2.5 ounces is what we're after. And we should get roughly around 17 meatballs by the time we're done. And it really doesn't take that long to do once you start doing them. I'm just going to grab this. I'm going to mix it one more time. And here we go. And then I'm just going to kind of lightly form them. And like I said, they're still going to be kind of loose, but that's fine. And then we'll just start putting them on that tray. Right there. Like I said, once you do a few of them, you'll kind of get an eye for it, and you kind of see how much you need to put on the plate or on the scale. And there you have it, my friends. Check those out. We got 16 total. So our next step with these, they're going in the freezer. They're going to hang out in there for about 35 to 40 minutes. That'll give me time to get my smoker cleaned up and fired up and ready to go. We're adding some cherry chunks to the basket. I'm going to add a little moisture to the drum today. Don't want those meatballs to dry out. So I got 2 cups of water. All right, just got these out of the freezer. They were in there for about 40 minutes. They set up a little bit for us. What I'm going to do is kind of get in here and just kind of shape them a little bit. Not really going to squeeze them together or anything, just kind of roll them around and get them looking like a meatball. And here we go. So all I'm going to do is just take one of these meatballs. I'm going to get in here and give them a good dusting, this rub. Just like that. Make sure they're nice and coated. And these are ready. And I'm going to pack these in kind of close enough, but where they're not touching each other. Got the meatballs on. Target temp 275, right around in that range is what we're after. Got my timer set for 45 minutes. Then we'll get in and get our first look at those. Now in the meantime, let's move on to our next step. Did I mention we're making a ranch sauce for those meatballs? Let me show you how. And here we go. This is really easy, and it's going to add some good flavor to those meatballs. We are starting off with a 1/2 cup of mayo. Just use whatever brand you want. To that, we're going to come in with a 1/2 cup of sour cream. Quarter cup of buttermilk. Now let's bring in some fresh herbs. What I have here is 1 tablespoon of dill, 1 teaspoon of parsley, and 1 tablespoon of chives. Let's get all that in there. That's going to add some really good flavor. I'm going to come in with the juice of 1 lemon. That'll brighten that up for us. I'm going to come in with 1 teaspoon of this rice vinegar. Then we're going to come in with 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. Let's get that in there. Now let's just get it mixed up. And I mix it up really good. Look at that, my friends. Ranch sauce is done. This is going to go hang out in the fridge. I got one more thing to do while those meatballs are smoking. I got to cook some bacon. All right, got about 10 seconds left on that timer. Our bacon's done. It's smooth sailing from here on out, my friends. We're going to get the lid off and get our 45-minute check and see where we're at on those. First thing I want to do is just come in here and kind of see where we're at. 1:45, so we still got a ways to go. What I'm going to do is get in here and rotate these. Just like that, and we'll get the lid back on. All right, looking really good at that 45-minute check. Now what I'm going to do is let these go for probably another 30 to 45 minutes. I want to get them to about 165, 170 in that range right there. So I'll reset my timer, and then I'll bring you guys back once we hit that, and we're getting ready to take those off. Now, if you like what I'm doing here at Heed the Drum, hit that like and subscribe button, man, and that'll help out the channel, and I really do appreciate anybody who does that. I'll see you guys in a little bit. It's time. Oh yeah, these are perfect. Look at that. Like I said, between 165 and 170. Oh yeah. Let's get them off. So what I got here is just some, brat style little sub buns. Get a couple of these out. So let me show you how I'm going to assemble these. So remember that ranch sauce we made earlier? I'm going to come in with a little of this. Just a little bit, because we're going to put more on top. We're going to come in with our bacon. And now it's meatball time. I think for the wife, she's probably fine with 2. But for me, I'm going 3. And what I got here, some provolone cheese. Do 1 piece there. And since this is a big meatball sub, I think we're going to go 2 on this one. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer them on to this metal pan. And then we're going to get this back in the drum. And we'll just let that go a minute and a half or two, just enough to melt that cheese. And then we're going to be eating. Looking good. It's time. Look at those. Let me show you how I'm going to finish these off. So I'm going to grab these. Look at that thing. And even this just double. Oh yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with a little bit more of that ranch sauce across the top. And then we'll come in with just a little bit more fresh chive. All right, nothing left to do now but sample these. But before I do, let me cut into one of these meatballs and show you what it looks like inside. I'll just grab this guy right here on top. Now let's get a bite of this sandwich. Look at that thing. Oh yeah. Those tender meatballs, the bacon, and then that ranch sauce mixed in with that provolone cheese. Oh yeah. Let me get another sample. Here's another idea for you. Instead of doing sandwiches like I did, you could always make some pasta, some Alfredo sauce with those smoked chicken meatballs. Oh man, that would be good. So however you want to do it, just remember, you can do this too. Till I see you again the next time on Heat of the Drum.